Okay, so I haven't finished yet, but I'm so excited that I'm not eating tin food. I mean, I still have like some salmon and tuna and stuff like that, but I've got stuff to go with it. I'm, I know it's ridiculous, but I've been wanting to eat healthy for years, and even with my ex, I tried a few times, but shit would just go to waste because they wouldn't eat it, and they weren't into leftovers, and I'm fine with leftovers, but this is freaking awesome. Ouch. Sorry. I've got cheese sticks down there just because I love cheese, and when I get a block of it, a block that should last me a week might last me 3 or 4 days. So just until I get in the habit of, yeah, I'll probably just spend a little extra and get those. If it works, it works, right? What's a little extra money if it's my health? So I'm loving these containers. They're just so nice. There is a big block of ice under there, so I can fit 2 of these in there once that melts down a bit. Like I said before, I will have to get my ice packs and then just pack them in around there. And then I might get like I'll get a blanket or something to go over it, because even though this is kind of handy having 2 opening sides, I'm a little worried it might let some cool out. So I'll just get a blanket or something to pop over there, depending where I keep this, even if it's just to go over half of it so I can still use, because these are really handy. I like how they've got the little cup holders there, because I am forever knocking stuff over, if you can't tell. So that's very handy. Now I'm about to chop up my bigger, bulkier items into my other green bowl. I'm so happy with them. Oh, and I did discover these ones here are not to go in like that, because, well, as you can see, it's too high. So I'll just grab another one because I can't do that one-handed. They actually pull apart, and they're dividers, and they go in like that. So I don't know if you need to have 2 in. It doesn't quite fold. Oh, it does that way. Never mind. I can put it back together, or if I need that extra room, and then it can split it up. So now I can have, I've got cauliflower, and somewhere I've got the green one, the broccoli. So I'll have one on each side, and super happy. And for me, when I'm organized, I find it easier to do things. I think that's also why, because you can see in the background, I have just let stuff go. I just use it and just shove it back. Use it and shove it back. And that was all organized. So this weekend, I am going to enjoy myself reorganizing, and time to get rid of some stuff. Like, I don't think I'm going to bring those back to life. It was just too cold for them in here, which is sad because it really brightened up the place. I had them up here where I've got my jars and stuff. So I'm wondering if in summer I'll be able to have anything, or if it'll be too hot in here. So I might just have to wait until I've got my new van, and I'll have more temperature control. But sadly, they didn't survive, so I need to bite the bullet and get rid of those. And just I've got some stuff at the front, at the foot area, I need to get rid of. Just some big bulky stuff that I thought I could use, but in reality I can't. So, and it might be time to suck it up and get rid of some of my winter stuff. As it is, I usually have like a woolen blanket that I have over this rod here clipped up, and then my big dooner I have up there for warmth, and also to block out the light. Now I think I'll only need to block out the light, so I think my other one will do, and I can wash and put away my little woolen one, or I can just keep that out and get rid of one of my other bigger blankets that I have on my bed. wash that and put that away because that's bigger and bulkier. And anyway, I'm going to get back to it. And yeah, I'm so excited. Sun's shining. I just feel so motivated when the weather is better. So I know I didn't get out to a park, and I might get this done between today and tomorrow. I might finish it all. Although with some of the plans I have, might take longer. Um, but maybe Sunday or Monday, I'll be able to drive around and look for a park. But otherwise, I am quite happy organizing stuff, and yeah, I'll catch you later. One cooler down here, full of goodies. The light is not that good there. Let's see if I can move this one. Let's see if I can move that one there. See if that... There we go. So I've got a bunch of stuff in there, which is awesome. And then on this side, move everything over again. And I'll probably move all this around again. I like this here, even though, like, I'm at my bed at my normal spot. And this is my feet. And then a little walkway there, which I've got more room than the little table that I have normally set up there. So I'll probably just leave these here, and you know, because I can still sit on these. And anyway, and then this one I just need to bring forward just a scooch. I've got rid of stuff that was behind there, and I've got water bottles in there. And then this one, it's got my meats and stuff. So I'm very happy that I found these packaged meats. They're $5, and I can probably get 2 meals out of each of those packets. I know it doesn't look like much, especially on that one, but as you can see, there is 150 grams there. So I still need to work out if I need to consume all that, or if half of that will be okay. Probably tomorrow, if I'm not still working on the van, or if I need a break from the van, I'll start reading the labels again for when I do my meal planning. So that's a tidy this up a bit. Probably doesn't look all that tidy to you. But let's get some light on the situation. Got my salt and pepper and stuff up there. Moved some things up that I need to get to all the time. And I actually like having this here instead of the table, because now I can get to all this in my little drawers, which I need to organize. They're just full of all sorts of rubbish right now. Don't worry, that's a bank card from Australia, which is closed, so can't get that. Still. Hello again. I forgot to put some light on over this side. Anyway, today is Sunday. Yesterday did a big organizing of everything. I think I took some photos. I think I mentioned that I got an extra cooler. I did some great shopping on Friday. It started off, it was a nice day yesterday. I didn't get out. I was in here kind of stuck because of all the reorganization I've done. So I finally cleared a pathway because I really need to charge my batteries, and I want a real coffee, and I just want to pop into Canadian Tire to see if I could find something as soon as I remember what that was. I think it was like a step count or Fitbit kind of doodad, just so I can see how much I do and then how much I should. Like, it just helps me keep accountable for my movements. Like this diet is like, I think it's working because I have to think about what I'm doing now. I'm not just aimlessly putting food in my mouth just until I'm full kind of thing. So that's working. And then so if I have I've got things on my phone, but I don't always have my phone on me when I'm walking around and stuff, like when I go on breaks at work and I want to go for a walk around the block. Usually my phone's at my desk charging or something, so if I have one of those ones that you pop on your wrist, I think that'll help, and then motivate me to go for walks after work and stuff as well. There's a cute puppy. Oh, I think they're coming for the lawn. Come this way. Come, this is so cute. Anyway, I was going to do this outside, but there are a lot of vans in this area, and one, because I'm embarrassed, I don't want to. Because that's probably why you don't get many outdoorsy things from me, being an urban dweller. There's another cool guy out there, and he just exploded. He started a few months ago. Van City something or other. Anyway, Chrome and his dog Disco. He's very out there, and some of you guys might not like him if you just like it, because it's not so much Hollywood, but he does put a lot of work into it, but he's still really honest and gives you his opinion and everything. He's still very down to earth, but very, very entertaining. So much friggin' energy. So he's pretty cool to watch. And he has no qualms. He goes around everywhere, and he's in Vancouver, so that's why I like watching him, because it's like, oh, I'd like to go and check that out, because he shows a lot of street art and just some really cool stuff. So, and I want to get I will get there. Now the weather's getting better, my mood's improving. My joints today, when I first started the diet, my joints were so freaking sore and everything, and I'm really starting to feel good. My mood has elevated, which is partly weather, and I think a lot to do with actually eating real food instead of just tin and processed stuff. I'm eating a lot of fresh food, so I just feel really good. So yeah, I'm doing this video to add on to the other videos, and I'm going to go to the coffee shop and sit there and edit for a while, because I need to be plugged in, because all my batteries are almost dead, and because I was listening to podcasts yesterday, and then I was talking to someone that I met on one of the groups that I'm on for I don't know how many hours, and that was exhausting. It's just, I chat to people at work for a while, I do a video every now and then, otherwise I'm silent apart from me singing in the van, but that's a whole different story. Yeah, so that was really exhausting, like talking for, I don't know, first it was like 2 hours typing conversation, and at some stage I was talking to a couple people, and so it's like, and then 2 hours, not FaceTime, there was no nuancy in this face, because I was in my pajamas all day yesterday, but just like a phone call, but over one of the many apps out there. So long conversation, just about, just life, exes, and they had just broken up with their partner, and so just letting off some steam, and I'd offer some of my opinions on the situation and stuff like that, and it was kind of nice, kind of stepping back, and I told part of my stories of my breakup and stuff like that, which gave me another chance to look at a few things and maybe see things a bit differently. And I noticed that I didn't hold any anger, like usually, like up until now, when on rare occasions I'd talk to my workmate about it and stuff like that, I'd get so angry, it just like bring it all up, those emotions all over again. And there might have been one or two times that there was a little bit of a little bit of a pinch of like mourning of what could have been kind of thing, but there was no anger. There was just, I was more telling it to try and help this other person I was chatting to, so it was a nice change. So yeah, but it was very exhausting because, like I say, I don't talk that much. You know, I'll have a chat for 5 minutes on my breaks at work, or it's work related stuff which isn't like a so very, very exhausting. Not something I could do on a regular basis. Um, but it was nice. So yeah, it's quite nice. So I might go for a walk around the block before I go to the coffee shop. Um, yeah, and I'll edit this, put it together and pop it back up there. And while I'm editing this and waiting for it to upload, I will be able to catch up on a few of your videos. It's a bit hard here. I am connected to the Wi-Fi behind me, but it cuts out a lot. That made for an interesting conversation too, because I had to keep reconnecting and saying I didn't hang up. I'm still here. Yeah, sorry, just keep looking because it was miserable this morning, but it's still windy. It's another reason I'm getting out of the van, because it's rocking the van and I'm getting motion sick. Yes, I get seasick in my van on windy days, so I'm going to get out and about. Okay, rabbited on a lot. Yeah, have a great day, great weekend. Happy Easter to those of you that celebrate, and happy weekend for us that don't. Yeah, just have a great one. Bye.